what's up? Good morning. We're here to do a new part install. Anyways, welcome back everybody to the WRX Rally build. We are out here. It's actually kind of nice this morning, but still quite chilly. We're gonna be doing a pitch stop install. As you all know, Whiteline is now a partial sponsorship. It's also an ambassadorship. So why not put a nice pitch stop in from them? So yeah, let's get right to this, huh? Well, there she is. What a beauty. All right, so I got all my tools here. You're gonna need a 12 millimeter, a 14 millimeter socket, obviously a socket wrench. I grabbed a few extensions just in case, because I've been working on cars long enough. I understand that these things can say that you just need a few wrenches and stuff and then not tell you the rest of the story, but they have pretty good detailed instructions. As you can all see here. So, alright, let's get to it. I gotta get this whole thing done in a short period of time. So let's see how fast, but how right we can install a pitch stop. Now, obviously you saw that I undid those two clips for release, and then there's two other pop clips on the bottom here. I gotta be a tad bit aggressive on pulling her off. I know it's scary in cold weather though, because plastic breaks. Alright, so your pitch stop is underneath your intercooler. So now I gotta get our intercooler off. This is why I have two different screwdrivers. So I have a bigger one to take off the clamps, and a smaller one to take off the body clips. And this way we also can check out how you can check all the air oil separator hoses too. I haven't done that in a while, but this way we can check the one underneath the intercooler. Now begins the fun stuff of getting this thing apart. I'm gonna gather this 12. So you got a 12 millimeter bowl over here and a 12 millimeter bowl over here. That should be all you need to get your intercooler freed up from the car. Instead of you watching me do this, we're gonna speed it up. Alright, as you all see, I got it off. So the hoses look good on the on that. I'll bring you in a little closer here. Bear with me. There's your pitch stop. Alright. So you got a bolt up here and a bolt and a nut down here. So let's get those off, get this thing back together. Just for FYI, when you're tearing apart your intercooler and you're in cold climates, and you haven't taken it off in a long time, like, you know, last time I took it off was to put this stuff in, which everything seems to be doing just fine. There's no leaking oil, obvious. Thankfully. This side pipe over there is gonna suck, just so you know. It sucked for me, I can assure you of that. So you can use any kind of wrench you want. I myself am going to quickly use my ratcheting wrench. I know you're not supposed to use these to break the bolts, but I'm going to speed this up for you. So, there she is in all of her glory out of it. Note to all of you, don't lose any of these washers or any of these bolts. Now, I want to show you a little comparison here. Whiteline, Subaru. Now, I got these chintzy rubber ones. This thing is literally plastic. This is metal. Alright, so let's get these babies in, huh? Get this car back together. I told my wife that this wouldn't take very long. The only reason it took long is because the pitch stop or the intercooler didn't want to come out. Something I'm noticing is he is very tight with these new bushings. So I'll get the back bolt in. Alright. I'll line up the front. Alright, front's lined up. Alright, so it only takes like, once you get the intercooler and everything off, it only takes like 5 minutes. The other thing is, also be careful when you take the intercooler shroud off. Especially in cold temperatures. Yeah. Needless to say, we're probably going to be putting some new parts on this car next week too. Not because I was being stupid. It was more the fact that the stuff was just brittle and couldn't hold up. Which is going to happen in cold temps. So we actually have torque specs on this, and I'm a guy for torque specs. I like torque specs. So I guess they didn't put any torque specs in here. Sorry I walked away. It said that they gave a satchel of grease to put on the bushings. I was trying to find it, but never found it. I have to grab something. Right back. Alright, I'm back. I gotta get a deep well socket because this. I say snug them. I myself would say snug them down nice and tight. Don't play games with it. It's not worth it. You don't want to have to come back down in here in a month unless you have to. Of course, it says to after about so many miles. I'll have to look at the instructions again to tell you. This bolt does not want to cooperate with me. Sure you that. Be careful that there is a ground wire on the passenger side of this bracket here, and be careful not to break it when you're doing this. No, I did not break mine. And there you go. That's how you install the Whiteline pitch stop. And you get rid of this plastic piece of junk. So, as you all saw, we did the pitch stop. I'm now going to put this all back together. It's going to take a few minutes. It's just going to be easier for me to put it all back together after I get off doing this. Pretty much it's just the reverse. Make sure you put the driver's side intercooler pipe on first, and then put your passenger side on. The good news is it's not a lot of oil in it. Actually, there's almost no oil inside of it, which means the air oil separator is doing its job. And yeah, ended up breaking these right here, the two clips that hold your radiator shroud on. It's in the midst of being glued right now, so we may end up having to get a different shroud, or upgrade one. Hey, who knows? So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Check out our sponsors, Rally Armor, all your mud flap needs. Diode Dynamics has got all your lighting needs. Hopefully our sea lights will be in the next few weeks, so we can do that install. Check out Mishimoto. They have a lot of different parts for different vehicles. And for Whiteline, they will handle most of your suspension needs. Shocks, sway bars, obviously pitch stops. So if you like this video, hit like, comment, share, please subscribe. Drive safe, keep between the ditches.